Over y'all.
Alright, I'm coming. Well, I should say I'm on my way. Because I'm not actually coming. That would be awkward on a Twitch. But I am on my way. It's a good thing your brother's not watching my channel right now. He would laugh and then rat me out to your mother.
Yeah.
Anyway. Then I would just scream at him, "But I'm married! I can say whatever I want to your brother." His brother's funny. He enjoys it when we fight. He'll just sit there and be like, I wouldn't be surprised one day he, like, makes popcorn. Of course, he might not now because he has his own wife. He may not find it quite as funny.
Or more so.
Or more funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Or just watch us for tips on how to, like, fight without, you know.
Murder.
I was thinking more divorce, but if you want to go that route, sure. We did say till death do we part. It's a rare thing to want to date a girl for me.
Oh, you got to read what he said before. That was hilarious.
I'm not much of a dater. I'm what's known as a whore. It's a rare thing to want to date. Okay. Okay. I didn't get the whole story first. That changes the whole tone of it. Yeah. Okie dokie. Well, there you go. Then I suppose you should take that as a compliment.
Man, Walter does not wait. Like, there's dick spouts, Walter. Don't you care?
I do have to say, though, just back, none of us called you a whore. You just slut-shamed yourself. And so...
I'm sorry, I'm
anybody
equipping
watches the
spell
video,
weed.
Too busy. You might
and
have a
flags
look in
me
the
for
sanctuary
slut-shaming.
shop.
I did not.
I believe something. The armory is at your disposal. Swords inflict moderate damage quickly. The weapon of choice for an
Ooh.
agile warrior.
Huh.
My bloodstone bludgeon looks BA. It does not look like it will bludgeon. It looks like it might just rip people apart.
It looks like it'll hack. Like it'll just...
Yep.
just
There's no
like,
hope on those ones.
psycho. Just...
Burning a foe can have
It's
a
fine
profound
and young.
psychological impact on his fellows. Unless they're
I get what you were saying,
brigands or
but that sentence does
mindless
sound
animals, which probably encompasses
interesting.
the vast majority
You
of
probably
your
could
foes.
guess my age.
Still,
No, you've
they
told me
will
your
look
age.
dramatic.
I don't remember it off the top of my head. But I know
When
you're
you
in your
need to
20s.
attack a target from a great distance and don't
So I know
mind
that.
sacrificing firing speed, a rifle is ideal.
I don't know if you've told me the exact number, but I know that you have mentioned it before. Because I remember because you didn't believe I was 31. I'm 31.
Any other business?
Am
to
I
attend to?
31?
You are?
A new hairstyle has
I'm
arrived.
31.
Yeah.
He's older than me.
Yes.
So yeah. Yeah, it was during like
You
it was
can
like
use
at
these
4
mannequins
a.m.
to
I'm
store
surprised
your
I
current
remember
look
because you know
in
me.
order to
If you do,
easily
because
select
you're
it
usually
later.
there at 4 a.m. I tend to kind of around 4. So you're 20. Okay, so you know you are young. Dang, I am old.
Reconsider, have you? Very
Anyway,
well.
good for you though.
Ugh.
20 wasn't nearly as fun for me. Let me tell you, it was not nearly as fun for me. I did not get to do all the fun stuff
That beard should be a real
at all.
boon if you're seeking a job in the
So
technology
good for you,
sector.
buddy. I didn't get to.
That facial hair is sure to turn a few
What
heads.
did you get to?
Hopefully it will not interfere with you
No.
turning your own.
Good answer. Probably not true, but good answer. Not that I'm joking. I wouldn't have been mad at him if he did, because, you know, not like he came into existence the moment I met him, so. I gets it. I gets it.
That is splendid.
Did you want to go and make sure that you have spell weaving, or?
Oh, yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, thanks for telling me.
Yep.
I was just checking. Yeah. High school was much more fun, especially the outdoor bathroom and fields. Goodness! What are you, like... What, do you look like a Greek god or something? Man. Like... He gets He gets the business for some reason. Like, you're right, it was a very good answer. An outdoor bathroom? We didn't have an outdoor bathroom. And our football field was 45 miles away from our high school. Well, mine was. He went to high school in the town. No, he was homeschooled. But our
He
high
seems
school had our
particularly
football field
cheerful
was
today, I think.
quite a bit of ways of where we were going to school. So not only that, but I wasn't really that popular in school. It was actually quite easy to stay virtuous in high school because nobody was really interested. So, you know, such is life.
Excellent choice of gauntlet.
That's not what I wanted, though.
I am at your service.
I'm talking to. I could have put on a couple pounds, but I used to be a decent looker. I have pretty eyes and a decent sense of humor. Oh, I'm sure you're still hot. Don't down yourself, man. Don't do it. And you do have a good sense of humor. I'll give you that. I haven't seen your eyes, so I can't tell you that. But plus, I can't be too nice because my husband's very quiet right now. But of course, we have talked. You have blue eyes. I do remember that because he has similar blue eyes to you, Coden. So we did talk about that one time. And I do like blue eyes. So, but don't down yourself, man. Like that's not cool. I won't allow it on my channel. You can't down yourself on my channel. Only I can down myself on my channel. That's just how it works, buddy. I don't have blades? What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. What am I doing?
We don't have blades yet.
I don't. Oh, that's awesome.
You can either
okay,
double
well
up
then.
on power, or you can mix and match. I did whirlwind and shock.
I'll do
Thunderstorm.
shock and fire.
Combination of gauntlets.
The main key to my success is a secret. I bet I can guess. I won't, but I bet I
There
can.
are new items available in the sanctuary shop.
Alright. Why are you naked?
I'm not. I'm wearing my kilt.
No, you're not.
Oh well.
On my channel, you're just wearing your boxers.
Okay.
You're just running around in your panties. Now you have your kilt on.
Oh yeah. All right.
But in my room thingy do that, you were just running around in your panties. I call them panties because I know men don't like it when I call their underwear panties. And some women don't like to call them panties. So I'm not exactly sure what else to call them. You know, underwear just doesn't come to mind so quickly to me.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I never said I was normal.
Oh, that's the haunted house area.
I enjoy that word. Oh, you enjoy the word panties? True, but you probably wouldn't if I was referring to your panties. I get that men enjoy the word panties when it's referring to their ladies' underwear, but they don't like it when it's referring to their underwear. Oh, do you know what was voted for like the third year in a row? The most hated word of the year?
Moist.
Yes! Totally ruined it for me, but yeah. Maybe because we were talking about panties, it tipped him off probably.
That wasn't the connection I made, but okay.
What? Well, it is how I got to that conversation. God, just back. I love you. You said I refer to my underwear as panties sometimes when it amuses me. That's funny. Moist, I never got that. Well, you're a dude, so no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't get moist. Used to hang out with multiple groups, made stoners, but I also hung out with rednecks and jocks. Nice. I hung out with the nerds. Of course, they weren't really nerds. be honest with you. We were a misfit group. We had like the nerds, and then we had a couple cowboys, because we're near Texas, and then
We're no
a
Keith.
few
We don't
Native
have to have
Americans,
Keith, so-
because there's a reservation next to us, and then I guess we were all technically rednecks, so I can't really make that like a specified group because we kind of all were, but we were kind of like a mismatched group, a misfit group. We did have a couple ladies who had been around, 2 of them actually. Anytime I was like, "Oh, that guy's cute," they're
Right,
like, "No,
thanks.
he's horrible." And then I had
Thank you
to
for
just
your
assume
custom.
what they meant.
You don't look bad, actually. Where'd you get those togs?
Or they would say, "No, I want that one," because the opposite.
Looking for something special? Or will it just be the regular stuff
I
today?
once rolled into my diesel tech class
Cheers for
in
that,
a
love.
borrowed minivan blaring Katy Perry just because I wanted to.
Please come back.
My groups are generally misfit groups. Blasting all Katy Perry.
Hi there.
Get
Back in
caught
her
short.
day, she was pretty
Pass your
awesome.
potion.
Now I think she's a little crazy.
That's fine.
But,
You have any
that is
questions?
funny.
Just ask.
and I bet that got some
Thanks very
interesting
much.
looks from people.
Biscuits in Albion.
Is this that DLC?
What DLC?
We'll be going bankrupt if things
This
don't pick
one?
up.
Or is this the
And so will
Don't
the
Goblin?
rest
just
of
buy
this
from
area.
anyone. Buy from me.
This is a DLC, isn't it?
No.
This village is, yeah.
No.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. This is normal.
That's the one
village.
with the weather. Your dog is just standing there saying there's a treasure, and I want him to lead me to it, but apparently my dog led you to it.
Yep.
Traitor.
I can't say much about the Katy Perry thing. We used to
He's still
headbang
funny.
to bluegrass. So
Well, my husband is from, well, he's not from Missouri, but a majority of his life was in Missouri, and let that explain everything for you.
what, the headbanging in the bluegrass?
That and several other things. Just saying. Honestly, it wasn't the reaction I was going for. The only reaction I got was from the principal. Oh yeah? Was he not having it? He or she not having it? That's pretty cool that you had a diesel tech class. That's pretty awesome. I had my music ranges from Presidents of America to Metallica all the way to Screaming. Yeah, mine's pretty limited. I used to like that stuff, and then I got depression, and apparently once you get it so bad that you like want to off yourself, then it's kind of something you fight forever. So I can't really do screamo. I can do Metallica to a point, and I have, and but I can't do screamo. My husband loves screamo though.
But this
Well,
is where it gets really
to an
ugly.
extent. Like,
And buried somewhere
I think
beneath
the closest
it all
I got was Lincoln
the
Park,
people
and that
Logan
wasn't
has
really
left
considered
behind.
screamo.
Well, that's kind of like the Taco Bell of Mexican food, though. I love Lincoln Park, but let's be honest. You know. But right now, I listen to. He just walked outside, saw me, shook his head, went inside. Sounds like you had a better principal than I did. My principal was a pain in the ass. I was a good kid. I never caused him problems. And on my graduation day, he was like, "I'm so glad you've graduated." I'm like, "What is up your ass, a-hole?"
You can see for yourself what life outside the castle is like.
But,
Poverty,
yeah.
hunger, disease.
I've been highly depressed since
Wouldn't
6th
you want
grade.
to rebel
I just
against it
used
all?
weirdness to cope. I used weirdness to cope, too. That's how I am so weird as I am.
You won't see too many kids running
But
around here.
I think the reason why is
Most
because I
of them
listened
have
to a
no
lot
choice
of
but to work.
screamo when I was in high school, and
It's
that's when
either
it
that
started.
or begging.
The depression did, because it's, hormone thing and all that, for me. And then, so it just brings back more memories than it does trigger anything, so then that makes me all bummed out. To a point I can handle it. I can't, but there's certain times I can't, so.
To be honest, I
And then my
read that
husband
wrong. Instead of seeing I use weirdness to cope, I thought it said I use undies to cope.
Well, maybe that too. Some people cope with depression with getting into undies. You know, that's a thing for some people. Been kicked out of 3 schools and been in a fist fight with a teacher. A good principal he was, since he didn't have to follow most state rules. Aha. Wow. Fist fought a teacher?
I wonder what's going on up there. Let's see, shall we?
Makes me curious. I've never gotten into... I've gotten into fights, yes, but I've never fist fought a teacher. I did witness a fight in which a teacher got punched, though. Her arm got broken, too. She wasn't she was just trying to break up the fight. You see, where I am,
Weaver is exploiting
the cowboys are
We
slash
deserve
rednecks,
fair pay.
and the Native
We demand
Americans
better
do not get
working
along.
conditions.
And it was a
We're
fight, and that's
workers.
been this
We're not
area
slaves.
for because they did that
Reaver
when my mom was
treats
in high
us
school.
like animals.
And
We're not gonna take it anymore. There's only one thing for it.
and,
we have to stand up
it
to
still
Reaver.
continues to this day. And they were fighting, and teacher tried to break it up, and she got a broken arm. And they all got expelled, which
in order to raise morale,
I can
am offering
see
prizes
why,
to the most deserving workers.
but-
The rules that will govern what I like to call the Reaver Team Spirit Award are these. Firstly,
Abandoned me
any
fights
worker
left school, I
that so
never
much
got
as
really into
murmurs
fights, yeah.
another complaint will be shot.
Oish,
Secondly,
Reaver.
any worker who takes more than a
You know what?
3-second
I knew he was a
break
dick in
will
the
be
sex
shot.
game.
Thirdly, any worker
But
who
he's like
breaks
King
any
Dick in
other
this one.
rules I have yet to formulate will,
But anyway,
yes, guessed it, be shot. May return to
probably in
work
your last school,
now.
you were just ready. You're
As
like,
you
let's
know, I'm
just
a
graduate and
generous
get this
man
over
and
with.
likely to start handing out prizes right away. So go on, shoo.
No, I can't
Chop, chop.
lie. There were probably people in high school I wanted to kick their ass, but I knew if I got
why
home,
we're
my
here.
mother would beat
That's
me to
why
end of my
Albion
life. So
needs you. Your
I
brother
did
must
not
have been out of his mind.
get into
when he
trouble.
controlled
I had a
the
very
industrial Reaver. We should
restrictive
go
mother.
on. It's time you
So
met the
even when I was
Bowerstone
being good, I
resistance.
still got yelled at. Or if my friends did something stupid, I got into a shit ton of trouble. So I couldn't really afford to express my many emotions. Hence the depression, actually. It's a long story. Me and my mother are cool now, but that's because I don't live with her. But it was a rough adolescence. So I didn't really get to be adventurous or speak my mind or much back then. So I was the meek and mild type back then, because if I got home and I wasn't meek and mild,
Thank you.
it wasn't fun. So, but I was what you would call a large boy who was much strong. See, that's the thing. Like, you would think, and that's usually the case. I know it is for my husband, because I've never seen him get into a fist fight. Also, he's very laid back, so that might be it too. But you would think, you see big guy, you don't mess with big guy. Like, that just seems to be, you know, the rule. But I was pretty chill. I think my pain, blame the start of my. You're born to fix a marriage. Oh, yeah. Well, that wasn't fair to you. Yeah. That would make you have depression. So, because you know that was a responsibility you didn't ask for. You know. So. You know, I'm weird. I'm sure like it's not a popular opinion, and probably I'll hear about it on the comments. But I don't really think having a child to fix anything, whether it be one of your children has a disease and needs that child's blood, or your marriage needs fixing, having a child to fix anything,
I really
not really
love
fair,
how much
you know?
time we're spending in caves and
so
sewers
that's
these
not
days.
cool, man.
No, really.
I'm
should
sorry.
warn you.
I really am.
I
I'm
don't
being
know what
genuine
kind of
right now. I'm really
reception
sorry
you'll
for that,
get.
man.
I know their
You didn't
leader
deserve
well
that.
enough, but it was never safe for me to come down and meet the rest of them. And they're not exactly the most trusting of people.
I think you're super cool. So they should have had you just to have you, because you're awesome.
Hello? Hello? Maybe we've got the wrong place. Let's,
It was his. It wasn't that giant. What? Oh.
we won't move if you won't shoot. Deal?
You'd better tell your friend that.
It's all right. Just do as he says.
Please talk
Who
so
are
much.
you? What are you doing
I would
here?
see big guy
I'm
and think
Walter,
if I
and this
fight him,
is-
he will be one of my best buddies
That really
after.
doesn't matter
Now
right
see,
now. We
that
need
is
to
true
speak
of
with
men.
Paige.
I
Yes.
say we shoot
Listen,
him.
we're
Women
on
not
your
so much,
side.
no.
Just hear us out.
We don't make
If
deals
if
with
women, if I
spies.
did that,
Wait!
Put your weapons down.
we would be fighting until one
I
of
thought
us
I
was
gave
dead.
you orders
Maybe
when I
not in that
did.
moment.
Sorry, Paige. Got a bit carried
Maybe
away.
20 years
Walter.
later,
Glad you're all right.
and
I'm
like one of us
glad you
die,
came in
and
when
then the
you
other one goes to
did.
the
I
funeral
wasn't
and is
exactly
like,
expecting you.
now
Let's
it's
talk
over.
somewhere a bit
bitch.
more
Like
private.
that's how women are. Like we fight for friggin' ever. That doesn't mean we all want to. It's just at least one end of the argument is not going to give it up. He's a good kid.
had this
Yeah,
whole plan,
he
see?
said he's high strung, but he
But
seems like
I-
a good kid. He is a good kid.
Well, we ended up
He's a
leaving
really
the
good kid.
castle earlier than I
I do
thought.
love him.
I heard.
He's just hyper.
Pity. Your messages
But-
were always useful.
I can offer
Hey,
you
you know,
something better.
came from me and his dad, and his dad is ADD, and I have lots of stuff. So it's really not surprising that he's so high strung. Even though both of us are totally chill, but we weren't always that way
Paige,
too. So
I'd like you to meet.
I know.
I
who
do
she
like that
is.
he's so excited because I
I
rarely
thought
get
you'd know
excited
better than
about
to bring
stuff.
the
So
princess here.
She's not just
he's like,
a
"Mom,
princess.
this is exciting," and I'm
She's
like,
a
"Oh
hero.
yeah, huh,
Great.
okay,
Give
yay!"
her a medal.
No. I mean, she's a hero.
Like she's
Like
a
her
real
father.
hero.
Really?
I'm serious, bruh.
It doesn't change anything.
She's a
Your
hero.
brother is the reason we live underground. He's the
Thanks
reason
my
we
two
fight.
phones
How do you know she's any
ADHD. My
better?
best friend
Let her
in
prove
high
it.
It's
school
not just me
had
she needs to
ADHD.
convince.
and
The people of this
then
city
he
need
did
someone
pot
they can
and it made
believe
it
in.
worse.
Prove to them
Like,
that they
so
should
much
follow
worse.
you, then we'll talk. For now, I have work to do.
Looks
It made
like
it
you
really
have
bad.
work to do too.
He was all paranoid and
You
everything.
have a whole city
He's like,
to
man,
inspire.
I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. Well, he was on Ritalin. That's why it didn't work. See, it didn't work because he was on Ritalin. When you're already on a downer, and then you take, or no, that's an upper. I don't even know what that is. It's something. Ritalin is something. He was on that, and then he was still hyper as shit. And then he did pot, and it made him paranoid. And then, yeah, I think that's the first time I ever saw him cry too. Anyway, I digress. I have drugs, but pot made me calm. Oh. Maybe it was just him then. He was a weirdo. 'Cause- Or maybe he had a reason to be paranoid. That could be it too.
Today you have met the true voice of the people of this city. It is imperative that you win Paige and her
I don't know
resistance
though.
movement to your
I've
cause.
not done much drugs
And just as
except for
important that
the
you prove to Bowerstone
what
that you
I've
can
been
be
given
its
for
rightful
surgeries,
ruler.
and those are trippy. But I'm not. I didn't do any. I drank a little in college, but nothing to write home about. I was pretty mellow. Maybe because, like I said, if I wasn't, it would have been bad. So I didn't really do anything. And then I got too old to do it. So then there you go. Ah! Well, I'm not disappointed in you for that. You don't have to apologize. Okay, cool. Awesome sauce.